All right, Ebusuafo Emamunyina Makwaba Eba Ghana Politics Avenue. Hana open all the trending political stories in Ghana on Sabi to me account. Then Ebusua story edibramu edemusronko. Eye enche bia na no memenda na MPP. Amanu kunuku yi omo franka tuni obegina amomo 2028 general elections. Na omode akanse nko se ne nipa num Yewura Kennedy Ohene Japan. Dr. Brian Echampo, former Vice President Yewura Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. Ya ose ditwum ana Yewura Kwabena je Japan ene kujiji akansi no mu wie no na Yewura Bawumia ene adi nkunim na ne nkunim de ba na obi eche na adwe efa ne nkunim de obi se oh na no premise om ko ye de na ne percent do nya ye no na do so chen we na ade na we de so at no bi ka se oh obi eche na adwe se Brian Champions the fresh start ne fresh energy abem ne ntina Mamudu Bawumia votes na se ne percentage ni so tie ebi so che se oh last year no wan se da na de afriwe na oya ade pa out me winning more regions na ekoba adwento ato an ana Yewura Kevin Taylor so de bia be wom efa Yewura Mamudu Bawumia ne ho kani ayefre no Hajia Samira Bawumia eho asembe na Kevin Taylor eka Kevin Taylor say Samira Bawumia aya na de ani wure fi da wona brabo mo baaye kopem se ne ho me atwa to kra wo wiasen ne wure fi da ade a ene kwan a Samira Bawumia edina faso na waseda ye din na ote se nukunu Haji Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ye mbe yin so mbe MPP Frank Antun no onu de so ote ase die obebe kisho se Bawumia embe ye president e wo manga na mu da asema Kevin Taylor da to dwanu no na onu de wakache Bawumia Samira Bawumia so on de kokobo no de man se bibia de na kuma so bibia odobia no o make sure so be protected because ono de ne de ba no so no de odobia na de ona kuma so bia no protecting to on de kokobo we Samira Bawumia so de ono so pe bia na se de na kuma so bia no so protect ne sa de a ono de waka na se ono de otiase a homi je so jan mu de obe make sure se ni kunu Haji Dr. Mamudu Bawumia embe president odi same to dwa wabla na o comment afa MPP for abato na Haji Dr. Mamudu Bawumia edi kunim no mumye nko tie video wabla Kevin Taylor this answer mu tudwa ye bad di obi ye de be ma say dem kan I Ghana Politics Avenue open all the trending political stories in Ghana heya na onsa ebeka mumye nko tie video ni message here
people something. I did this not because I will be away because I wanted to send a message to the NDC. I wanted NDC to understand that to win power is not easy. And I did this to prove a point to Samira Bawumia. And Samira, I didn't want to say this. May keep you at the same way for some time now. Samira Bawumia, listen. So you say me woma e say wa. Unim say me wo yire a wo so wo kunu. And let me tell you, I will not forgive you. And you know what I'm talking about. I will never forgive you. You are diabolic, you are dangerous. But I will also take my revenge. I will never forgive you. And your husband needs to ask you what you have done to me that I am saying I will never forgive you. The reason why I will make sure your husband never becomes president is because of what you know you have done. I swear to God, on my last breath, I will never forgive you. And you know what you have done, including those 2 NPP MPs. You know. I have kids I love. I want to see my kids grow. I want to see my wife, myself grow. The same way you want to see your kids. Omano, you want to see them grow and see your husband grow. I swear to God, I will never forgive you. And I have kept this for a long time. I never spoke about it. But today, I wanted to wait for your husband to be elected as the flag bearer. And I'm saying this because I want your husband to ask you. You are very dangerous and diabolic. You have done your part. It is time for me to do my part. I don't talk that much. But one of the most dangerous people on this planet in Ghana politics, Samira Bawumia. Oninukunus Bawumia, they are dangerous people. And Samira has made Bawumia a devil. We're turning him into a devil. All because of power. But I swear on my life, I will never forgive you. Because what you did, you knew what you wanted. And you know I know. Mashada na man kan wasama till now. Meshada, I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. You and the 2 MPs in Parliament, NPP MPs, you know. But I will also take my revenge. Maybe you might not survive it. You know what you did. And I know what you did. And you know I know. Sibia odo enchine idimokodi enchine we need jeno. You want to live for a long time the same way I also want to live for a long time. I don't talk too much. I don't hold personal grudges against people. But say odo was sechre me ambede me sebechre. And I'm telling you today, I will never forgive you. Because men say I want to take care of my kids till they grow. The same way you also want to do that. So today I'm sending you that message. I am doing this because of what you have done. And you will cause your husband a lot of mess. You will cause Bawumia a lot of pain. And I'll see to that. Because me nya baby am family 9 see engineer here. You would have taken what I cherish. So me, I'm telling you, you are a very diabolic woman, a very dangerous woman. Everything that comes before you, you want to clear it. And you be clear. You are a very dangerous woman. You are a very dangerous woman. Say Bawumia ni moba on the sorry and be very careful. But you have also poisoned him. So he knows what you can do. But I'm telling you, you will not get away with this. With me, you won't. I will retaliate. Mashada, I'm holding on to this till the election was over. I will also retaliate and be ready. Protect everything that you cherish. Protect every single thing that you cherish. Everything. Because I did my best to protect everything I cherish. That's why I'm still here. So you also have to protect everything you cherish. Utimu nya dinje obiawo. Utimu enya dinje obiawo. Eya tumi keke. If it is not for you, it is not for you. All right.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjie. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us.
We will ride and override. Now, Yadawujina Eye Assembly, so Eye Mahmoud Bawumia win and we winning as NPP flag bearer. Now, let me say this. The NPP were a new strategy after Omuyi Bawumia. And the question here is, what is new about Bawumia? So we check about Bawumia Ediwini primaries where. Let me tell you for a fact, I don't hold anything against Bawumia. I don't hate him. I've not even seen Bawumia physically with my eyes before. So I don't know how he looks like. I've seen him through glasses, videos, TVs. I have not personally seen Bawumia that he's walking. So I have nothing personal against him. But I want Ghanaians to understand, if a political party elects a flag bearer, now flag bearer, no, about half, in fact, half of the parties, say, he is not somebody we can rely on. He cannot govern. He is not a leader. Why should we as a nation, come together and still give power to that person? This election, half of the NPP, Ekachere Ghana for say, they don't think Bawumia deserves to lead, It should send a message to all of us. The party that is giving us a candidate, a leader, to lead us, Sa party ni Ekachere say, Yemumu half, yempeneso. That is the message the NPP gave us yesterday. Party ni mu half say, yempeneso. We no yewuni say obetumi adi enim mpo abedi Ghana enim. So this win, this 56.8 he got, it should tell every Ghanaian say, NPP ni cross a political party no, omo nyina no uche mu mienu a half so omo pe Bawumia. That should be the basic conversation. NPP half so omo pe Bawumia. Now see, so Bawumia delegates no 2023 no more 200,000. 2026 delegates number 211,000. Bawumia dropped from 61% all the way to 56%. In any day, the government appointees ebekam, which every single government appointee is basically affiliated to Bawumia, because one way or the other, they were working for him as their boss. Into all the people that they added to the register, past appointees, past MPs, they were all coming in to support Bawumia or to vote for Bawumia. And still, when the register was opened and then the number got to 211,000, Bawumia still could not climb from 61%. Half of the party just told us that still we don't want him. Now, do a little bit of math here. This is just delegates. And remember, with delegates, you can manipulate. You can target. You can use money to influence. Easy, because you know the number, you know location, you know where everybody belongs. So with delegates, you can sit and plot a map and say, Ashanti region, Nipa 16,000, me 100,000 Ghana, Metuma Mobia say. You can do it. Now, imagine if we are having 211,000 people. Not the 211,000 people, no, half said, no, we don't agree. We believe, said, this guy is not supposed to lead us. If they had voted as a party, imagine, say, MPP Nibia and 2B. And now, Obiatoya, remember, from 61 to 56, 5 percentage points, and Oluzie. Even though the past appointees, past MPs, CEOs, 211,000, he still dropped 5 percentage points. Now imagine, say, Senka enya delegates and you can say Obia or MPP card Bia was going to be part of the election, and Bawumia would have dropped about 20 percentage points. It is serious. This 56.6 or 56.8 or 56. It should tell every Ghanaian, say, the party as MPP, they have no faith in Bawumia. They don't believe in Bawumia. They don't see him as somebody who is credible enough to basically lead Ghana, even lead them in the first place, than to move on to lead Ghana. If you are a Ghanaian and you are watching this, you first ask yourself, say, in MPP phoning Yinampono, there are over 200,000, 100,000 delegates who don't like Bawumia. They are like Yempeno. And this should be some concern to every Ghanaian. So you ask yourself, Adentina, Chinchina, NPP for the big person of the Bawumia ba. Adentina, NPP for no more Ekufuado part for no. They want to insist, say, I was still the Bawumia ba. There is a reason. Even though the party does not like Bawumia, some few people in the party believe, say, Bawumia represents our interests. Ekufuado. Bedi Etuo, the past CEOs, Samia Wuku, Kudo Ponkrumamo, these people who were corrupt that we saw, we know, all these people, they see Bawumia representing their interests. It does not matter what the party thinks. Say, party based in Bawumia, almost selfish interest, and what they want Bawumia to represent for them, they will push Bawumia through. And you saw all the past criminals. Every single person who was following Bawumia had a criminal record on them. Ubebusa say, okay, Bawumia na muyi no, what is Bawumia going to do? The bigger picture. Because with these numbers, say you BM say MPP for you so we're losing 5 percentage points from 61 to 56. Say MPP for you Bawumia can lose about 20 percentage points. Meaning the NPP no ubiemu nyina nipa be 30% depend be support Bawumia. And this is crazy. And this is dangerous. It shows how bad Sika Asai party how bad corruption in your roots in the NPP. Now we are going to delve into some things a bit dream. Now you start asking yourself questions. Now, so what's the Bawumia team, they are adopting a strategy. They adopted a bottom up. They have adopted a strategy, and that strategy two things. And I want to speak to the NDC communicators. We will do politics. We will analyze. We will sit back and we strategize. Now, what they are doing is that they are trying to buy sympathy for Bawumia. Now, what we are going to do from now is that we are going to separate competence from sympathy. In this West Steady MPP forces here, they want Bawumia to talk like John Mahama. Into Okasa, lower your gestures. Bawumia is not himself now. Also, win election. He doesn't sound confident. He does not look happy. Now they are trying to mold Bawumia in a sympathetic way because they know Ghanaians, that part of us that is sympathetic to everything, that is what they are capitalizing. They want to capitalize on. And right now, what they are doing is they are trying to create Bawumia like the John Mahama type. John Mahama naturally is somebody people like. He's naturally accessible. He's naturally kind. His aura calls for people liking him because of the Unyamedia channel. John Mahama does not force himself to be liked. John Mahama sometimes makes some decisions. People around him sometimes say, we didn't know you were that funny. And he does not even think about it. It is natural. It's the aura he carries. Now they want to create Bawumia in the same image. So they are now going to strategize by going the sympathetic way. But I want to tell Ghana for right now, it is not about insulting Bawumia. It is not about calling him names. Because when you go on Google, everybody knows Bawumia is a liar. So we are not going to spend our time on Bawumia is a liar. No, we are not going to do that again. Right now, what we are going to do is we are going to separate sympathy from competence. We are going to question Mahamudu Bawumia's competence. It's not about sympathy. So what they want to do now is they are going to start making Bawumia go out in somehow tattered clothes. Oh, strategy for the use team. Get me those pictures. Mr. S, can you get me those pictures, please? Get it for me. Let me put it on the system. They are going to go back and make Bawumia look like Obia Time Bawumia. Obia Ntimin Kana Sabomano. Bawumia na Ghana for Jojo no. Bawumia, you start seeing him going to places and Ekufuado Okoto Dame. Ubonso Okobo Spa. Ubonso Akako Pie Pensioner for Fie. He is going to start that. What they want to do now is they know Bawumia, when it comes to competence, he has failed. Now they are going to try and buy the sympathy votes from now. They are going to start presenting Bawumia to say a janka. The same way they presented Ekufuado like a janka. Oh, at a point, Amoma Ekufuado Eshe Kambu Tantaibi James Tantanbi, no nam Ghana, no bias e Ekufuor de wa unim, Ekufuor de ne won hano, ne won fano, Ekufuor de oyare. No, that is how they are going to mold Bawumia. It is a steady conversation and their line of argument. Bawumia possesses leadership traits similar to Mahama. It is a steady. Now Bawumia is speaking with a teleprompter. He's struggling to speak. He is not a teleprompter person. He is not sharp enough to even position himself well that people wouldn't even know that board is also unkind. He is not that smart. From today, you will see them trying to make Bawumia look like JM. They are going to start dressing Bawumia like JM. They are going to make Bawumia speak in a certain way. Now they have told him, your voice is irritating. People hear and they get angry. Try and make sure when you are speaking, let your vocal make sure that they are going to try and turn a monkey into a pig. With all due respect, I'm not saying Bawumia is a monkey. It was just a statement I'm making. They are going to try and change a monkey, and they're going to try and present a monkey like a pig. And that is going to be their new their campaign strategy. But what I want Ghanaians to understand and then say, we have crossed that path of saying Bawumia is a liar because we all know Bawumia is a liar. We have crossed that path of knowing Bawumia is corrupt. We all know Bawumia is corrupt. He, through his colleagues, his family, they have stolen a lot. We have crossed that place of calling Bawumia names. I am not going to do that. We are at that point of questioning Bawumia's competence. Competence. That is what we have to be questioning now. So I would like to talk to Ghanaians and the NDC communicators. Attacking Bawumia will not solve any problem. Question Bawumia on his competence. What he's bringing on board. His track record. What he's campaigning on. What his message is. Because Akorakora on the streets of Ghana and himself, Bawumia is a liar. I am not going to say it. Obianim, I'm not going to waste my time and sit here and make it look like Bawumia you say, Bawumia munafiki. We all know. Bawumia, we know is a Muslim on kind of cray. You do say Bawumia or no or you obia or kwabosom. We all know. So we are not going to talk about that. There are evidence, video evidence to that. Right now, we are going to separate sympathetic campaign from competence. We are going to question Mahamudu Bawumia's competence, and that is what they wouldn't want you to do.
All right, Ebuzavu da munina ma sese magebre na matie se dem di kan na Ghana Politics Avenue open all the trending podcast stories in Ghana. Eheya na unsa bitumi akano. Na ebusua story edibre mu am se mu do papa. And any dedica ba channel yiso a. Ya be so se di kan, you be subscribe to channel on. Mu subscribe wi a, unwi. On adoma na notification bell no na do unsa bo se be ya video we ni video afufuru bia ya di bebe bia no. Unsa bitumi akana so aka ntem. Na afi video a wo hwe yi. Obe like no wa share ma afufuro so anya bi se wo like ya na chese wani gi video ayi de bra wo yum no wa share se be ya wonu afufuro bi so no so ehu de ekoso no na so be hu de ekoso no so anya bi na afa wo wi a comment section won wa me ehu adwenkyere ne nyina di anoba abaye se be ya ibetime hu de ebeye na e da boa maga na amanyosem akoso se be ya in our own small way ne betime improve the politics in Ghana na so betime ahwe so da boye mbra na ebre ni do se be take decision na you are well informed of the things going on in the Ghanaian political space. The Dabunia must say magebre na motie. Then diga can open all the trending political stories in Ghanaian area. Ghana Politics Avenue na unsa ebekan. The Dabunia must say magebre na modie tie am da hweye. Enche esade fufuro anase video bia de echi ne ba. The sad bed namu na muso monya bi ahwe na monya bi ehu. The Dabunia must say magebre na motie. Ye da se nyaadu yakramu na high Ghana Politics Avenue yakram.